Similar to excessive clinching, that is very key. The no running rule will prevent excessive avoidance of engagement by giving the referee the option to deduct a point from a fighter who chooses excessive movement over engagement. This is the referee's discretion. And I added His Excellency Turki Al-Sheikh. 66% of you voted that it is a great rule. That's out of 3,764 votes. And views.
What's up, Tell 'em Gang? It's your boy 2 times, and I'm back with another boxing session. Look, gotta make a video about it. We gotta talk about it. Showbizz, the adult no running rule. How do I feel about it? How 2 times Tell 'em feel about the no running rule? I think the man has a very valid fucking point view. I think that is a fucking great fucking rule. If you don't think that's a great rule, you're a fucking stupid. You new niggas is running too much, bruh. Y'all running too much. You cannot implement that in your style. It's just it's killing the sport, really. Y'all, we not coming to watch a soccer game. I don't like soccer games. My kids play soccer. I'm only there for my kids. I don't like the running. That's the part I don't like. Y'all want to go kick balls. Y'all want to use y'all feet so much. Y'all want to do foot strength, leg work. Find a different sport. And the crazy part is how SHAKUR and Ray Savage, how they feel about the no running rule. Now, I don't get it, because Raymond Ford is not a runner to me. Raymond Ford is not a runner to me, so I don't get why he is pressed about this rule. We're not saying if you get hurt, if you take a shot and you get hurt and you need to get on the back foot a little bit just to gain your strength. You're not doing that. If that shit happened in the first round and you still doing that in the fourth round, no, nigga. Yeah, you getting a point, bitch. You shouldn't be doing that. Just like they bro, you shouldn't be doing that. Like, what the fuck? That's not boxing. It's a difference between boxing and running, nigga. You can box going forward. Now, they need to implement this mother. Everybody, okay, this is the bigger problem. Ray Ford, I feel like he coming up in weight. You see the whole thing with him and Shot going back and forth, and SHAKUR. Him and SHAKUR is on Ray Ford's side, and him going back and forth with Shockey Foster, and all that shit on Twitter about, you know, SHAKUR being, you know, used to be on drugs and shit, whatever. But that don't really count. You know, weed and all that little shit. Shut up. I don't want to hear all that shit. Y'all keep that shit to yourself. SHAKUR ass has really stopped even bringing all this stuff up, because he started the whole weed thing and he brought it back up on Shockey, and this is a whole bunch of bullshit. But SHAKUR doesn't really run. I don't see SHAKUR running against people. Like, he didn't run against Oscar Valdez, the only person he ever really fought. Jamel Herring, he didn't run. He's not a runner. He only ran against De Los Santos. That's like literally the only fight he ran in. But he was running in that fight. He was fucking running around. He was pretty much doing what fucking William Skull was doing against CANELO. This is what SHAKUR was doing in that fight. And that's facts. That fight. I don't think this is how SHAKUR fights. But I'm telling you, if he think that Artem, and he did a little bit against Artem, but not like, it was more so early, not really late. I'm not gonna do too much on Devin Haney and Ramirez. I don't feel like he was running. I think Devin Haney was just mental, and it wasn't like it was everything was different this time, and he just had to mentally get back into being able to put on a show, you know what I'm saying, and not get hurt. So I'm not gonna go too much on Devin Haney. I feel like he deserved that fight like that. Now, if he do 2-3 more fights like that, no, His next fight probably gonna be a little bit the same way, maybe a little bit worse. I mean, maybe a little bit better. But his next fight after that, he should have his confidence back, especially after he's seeing Ryan lose, and that make him feel like it really was more so the Osterine. He ain't take no hard punches. Like, okay, maybe I ain't tripping. You know. I think Devin Haney gonna be okay, so I'm not gonna get on Devin Haney ass. But this William Skull shit, and Shakur was saying that William Skull, what he was doing was perfectly fine, and if he was the A side, he'd be winning with this performance. No, that's not true. If you was the A side, you would be considered the bitch for fighting like that. You still would do the same shit. We talking about Devin Haney right now. The A side doing the shit. He still won, but he just did more than Ramirez. And he was still punch. He did better than William Skull. But still, that's my whole point. Shit, women boxing got more action than that. I bet you Clarissa Shields throwing way more punches than that. And Amanda Serrano, Katie Taylor, goddamn, they threw about 1 million punches in they fight, and they only got 2 many rounds. So, fight of the year, but both times type shit, woman fight of the year for sure. So come on now, like there's no runner rule. Like I know you don't want to get hit, and that's your style, but this is pro, bro. That's not a friendly style that you have, Shakur, which is cool, but scale it back because we in this shit for entertainment. We want to see a fight. We don't want to see your ass running. I know your whole motto was fuck the fans and all that shit, but I know you got brutal hands, so you can't be in the pocket. But I mean, shit, you beating on Josh Padley. You can do it who you want to do it with, and that's good. I don't see, and this is another problem I see with Terrence Crawford and Canelo, is I don't see Terrence Crawford. I don't even know if Terrence Crawford can really fight on the back foot. I mean, he's not like that type of Shakur back foot type of fighter or Devin Haney. He don't do that. I don't think I ever think that shit. Let me know if I'm tripping. Can Terrence Crawford even fight on the back foot? Like I always see him like kind of pressing forward, standing his ground. Like he might be able to pop back. Don't show me no couple step backs and pop out, because that's how he pretty much knocked everybody out. He punched down. Like if you know everything about boxing, Terrence Crawford, he a down puncher. Like he got crazy angles on his punches. He punched your ass down from a crazy ass angle, and it comes with so much pressure because you got to think coming down with that bitch instead of coming up with it. You know what I'm saying? Like he hit Arrow with some straight shit that wasn't like hard punches, but he was packing his ass up. I'm telling you, Terrence Crawford is going to be putting hands on fucking Canelo in that fight. He's going to be packing Canelo ass up. But Canelo, for him to do that, Canelo is going to have to hit him back is what I'm scared of. And I think when that happens, I think that's going to make Crawford do the same thing everybody else do and start trying to fight a different fight, because that's not working. And his main style of fighting that gets him to win, whooping your ass, bringing a fight to you, packing your ass up, making you lose will pretty much, is the same thing that's going to get his ass knocked out. Because if he got to change his style up to win a fight, that's a retrieful style. I don't think he's good at that style. That's just me. I'm still keeping my bet. I'm still going to keep my bet. I ain't changing my bet because I do. It do look a little closer now that I'm watching. We see them sized up and all that next to each other, and we see what can happen with it. I do understand why people could think Terrence Crawford can win, but I'm still going to experience overall. Canelo got the craziest, most best experience. I think that if Terrence Crawford can fight like Bivol, he probably can win. But I don't think Terrence Crawford can fight like Bivol, because that's not Terrence Crawford. He would have to come through with Bivol got this little, it's like a balcony. He bounce in and out. He throw these bitches with. And that's not how Terrence Crawford fight. I don't see him being able to change up his fight. He got to be able to push Canelo back. And Bivol big as hell too. Terrence Crawford ain't that big. They them that match the height. Which it might be kind of bad for Crawford. And it can be kind of bad for Canelo. Because Canelo is used to punching bigger guys. I don't see Crawford hurting Canelo though. Unless Crawford hit real hard, them little shots be real hard, I don't see him hurting him. I just don't see it. Canelo chin is too tested, too strong. I just don't see him hurting him. But I do see Canelo hurting Crawford with some body shit, some body shit. I think it's gonna be some body shit. I think it's gonna be some body shit. I think it's gonna be some body shit that's gonna hurt Crawford, and it's gonna take his legs. And I think that's what Canelo need to focus on if he want to beat Crawford, is tearing up his body. Yep. Crawford need to work on shit. You know, because Canelo only throwing a shot at a time, really, a shot or two. He ain't going doing too much. But that was just against Williams. I don't know. I don't know no more. I don't fucking know no more. But I'm gonna stick with Canelo just because the experience is just too crazy. Crawford don't got that type of experience. Crawford don't have that type of experience that Canelo has. 10 years ago, he fought Floyd. He just fought Bivol. He didn't do too crazy against Bivol. You know? I don't know. I don't know. Whatever. But there's no running rule. Showbizz, I think you right on point. I think that's a good rule. It should definitely get implemented. The ref should be able to take a point if you running too much. Rule assess a running. Fuck that shit. That's a good fucking rule. And if you don't believe so, you a bitch. You a bitch. You just it is what it is. You want to run. This ain't motherfucking soccer. This ain't kickball. This ain't nothing you got to do with your legs except move around. You got a square circle for real, so you can't run down the mother shit. At this point, William Skull would have been on the motherfucking crowd if we wasn't in the ring. William Skull would have been in the crowd. The move, y'all, what fucking what movie was that when a fight went from the inside of the house to the outside of the house, all down the motherfucking street? That would have been this would have been. What movie was that? The fight start here, and then go here, then it's outside, and then it's in the front, and the fight just keep on going around all the way outside. Damn. I mean, that's just not that's not boxing, bro. It's we in a ring, 4 quarters. You could move around the ring. Like, I didn't appreciate what F.A. and Java was doing with Bacoli. Like, the first half, like, I know everybody was trying to say, no, that's good boxing. He's doing good. No, he was running us a little too much for me. Oh, it would have been a little too much for me because it makes the fight boring, bro. Like, if F.A. Joppa and Marlon Bacoli had did that for the whole fucking 12 rounds, the same thing that had started the first 2-3 rounds, they had kept doing it like that, the fight wouldn't have been considered a good fight. I promise you, it wouldn't have been considered a good fight. The only way the fight got better is when we start seeing Ajaba get hit, when we start getting Ajaba throwing better combinations after he getting hit, Ajaba taking risks. That's when we start saying, all right, it's the best fight. The first half of the fight was not the best part of the fight. Y'all not finna tell me no different. While Jabba was running and sticking, everybody was like, oh, no, I guess he's doing okay, but this is what he's doing. I mean, he's not running. If you're Bacoli, you don't want to do that. If you're Jabba, you don't do it. No, you keep doing that. No. Muhammad Ali wasn't doing shit like that. Muhammad Ali would still fight your ass. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was a little bit different. So I'm not agreeing with that. I don't compare Jabba to fucking Muhammad Ali, and I'm talking about the fucking commentator. He was comparing like, it was Jabba. He's doing this Muhammad Ali. No. You running a little bit too much, nigga. Nah. I would say if we was on the motherfucking knob and we got to 10 and what Jabba was doing is running and not considered to be running is 5. Now you it's 5 is boxing and running is 6 to 10. Jabba was at like a 6 or 7 in that first half of the round to me. He was like at a 6. Like, you running, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'm still running. Nah, you turn it down, he turned it down to a 5 or a 4. And that's when the niggas start getting caught. Better fights, better exchanges. Nigga, use the clinch, push off the clinch, run a little. You got to mix it up. If you want to be a runner, you got to mix it up. You got to do a little clinching. You got to do a little running. It actually kind of make it better because you got more tools to use now. Now I can run for this round. I can clinch for this round. Or, you know what I'm saying? I can fight in the pocket for this round. And then I give it some time and I use my feet. You got more shit to do, but I'm not saying like 3 rounds, nigga, you shouldn't be just running around the whole time and the motherfucker just got to chase. But William Skull and Canelo was doing, like, bruh, you ain't doing shit. You not doing shit, bro. You ain't doing shit, and I ain't signing off on it. I don't even want to never see William Skull again unless it's somebody in there that I know gonna knock his motherfucker. I don't even want to see it again because he gonna fight. If he fight like that, I don't want to see that shit again. Fuck him. Fuck him. Fuck him. I made that nigga fight again for free after that performance. Nigga, you owe me a fight. If you want to fight again, you gonna take this motherfucker $50,000, $100,000 to take this fight. Low chips. Prove to me, and then I give you what you would have made in both fights. The next fight, if you go in and you gotta knock this nigga out. I want to see you do shit. I'm tired of all that soft ass boxing shit. We don't need to see y'all. That's what y'all don't understand. Y'all saying y'all could do do what the fuck you want to do, Shakur. If you want to run, do what the fuck you want to do. That's cool, run. But don't expect me to buy your fight. I don't want to see your shit no more. If you want to run, William Skull, you want to run, bitch? Go ahead, run. That's cool. That's you. And your fight, I want you to get points for running, and you can't do that shit. And eventually, nobody want to see your ass. And you shouldn't be getting paid no motherfucking money to fight. We don't want to see that. This motherfucking CINCO de Mayo. We want to see somebody get knocked out. We ain't get to see no motherfucking knockouts. This motherfucking anyway. We ain't get to see no good shit. We got to see a barely ass knockdown. I don't even know how Ryan get knocked down. I think Ryan's just a bitch at this point. Like everybody knocked his ass down. And like shit, it ain't even like Luke Campbell did it first. Then Tank knocked him out, and then Rolly done knocked his ass out. So if he get caught flush with that punch, everybody know how to beat Ryan now. At this point, we know. You saying it's a blueprint to beat a motherfucker, Devin? If Devin, the Bill Haney bitch ass was saying it was a blueprint to beat motherfucking Devin Haney. I mean to beat Gervonta Davis. No, it's a blueprint to beat the motherfucking Ryan Garcia. That's the blueprint your ass need to be fucking studying because that's y'all fucking fight. Not Devin Haney, not Gervonta Davis who at 135. Stupid. Not Gervonta Davis. You don't need the blueprint to beat Gervonta Davis. There ain't no blueprint to beat Gervonta Davis. People just be reaching so hard. I'm trying to figure out where did Gervonta even fight a bad fight at in that whole fight with Lamar Motion. I appreciate that fight. It's kind of gonna be one of the best fights from Gervonta. You know what I'm saying? That didn't want to knock out. We got to see a lot. And I still got Gervonta knocking Keyshawn ass out. Because Keyshawn already said that nigga can hit. So he know he got some power. Keyshawn gonna fight him. Tank get punched, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like Tank can take a punch to me. Like, I feel like he don't really care. But Shakur, he don't want to fight Shakur because Shakur he know what Shakur gonna do. Nope. Like, don't know why. I don't like that style of fighting. And you can't and I don't think nobody really does. Because I'm tired of y'all trying to say Floyd ran. Floyd never ran. Floyd was fighting niggas in the pocket. Like, Floyd was more like a cross between Devin Haney and Shakur because Devin Haney just do a lot. I feel like Devin Haney do too much. Devin Haney stay in it too long, I think. I think he stay in his shit too long without resetting and doing something else. I think he stay in that when he started doing that shit and he get caught at the end. I think that's Devin Haney. When he in his rolls and his shells and all that shit, I think he stay in it a little bit too long. That's how he get caught. Shakur don't stay in it long enough. And it's either coming forward or coming back. But Shakur is actually nice. I don't not hate Shakur at all. Every time I see Shakur, he impressed me every fucking time. No cap, he impressed me every fucking time. Only fight I didn't like his ass was with De Los Santos. I ain't gonna lie. I kind of Artem wasn't horrible. You know what I'm saying? Artem wasn't horrible. Padley definitely wasn't bad. At least it was trying. But it's just like when Shakur get it, he get the I can't wait to see Zepeda. If he beat the paw, put the paw on Zepeda, I want to see him fight Tank. If he stopped Zepeda, I damn sure want to see him fight Tank. The nigga say he got enough power to stop Tank because Lamar hurt him, so he think he can hurt Tank too. You got to think like that, Shakur. But I'm sorry, Shakur is not him either. But I just want Tank to put a couple of them niggas on his resume because when I go look at Tank resume, I know them guys. When I go see a Shakur resume, I don't know them guys. He got a couple decent people. He don't follow nobody that like that my lady, you know. Nobody on his resume my lady knows. My lady know a lot of motherfuckers on Tank resume. She know Rolly. She know Ryan. So when we talk about names, we talk about people like that. Like she know people like big people. You know what I'm saying? So I agree with the no runner rule. Showbiz, he got a good rule, and he need to keep pushing that shit. I'm voting everywhere I can vote on the rule. I'm fucking with it because they need to implement that shit. We don't want to see no running. That's not what we paid for. I done paid $100 that weekend. I ain't getting nothing. I'm thinking I'm finna get knockouts. I'm finna get crazy content. The only content I got off of that motherfucking weekend was how bullshit it was and how Turkey dished out over motherfucking 150, 200 million. I told y'all, and that's just for fighters. That's what he paid fighters. He paid I think CANELO got like some crazy like 60 to 80 million or some shit. And Ryan got 10. Shit. Devin got like 5 or 10. I think Devin got 10 too. I don't know. They all got a lot of motherfucking money to go in and then get that motherfucker and go in there and fight and shit. It was over 100 million. That's just the fighters, nigga. Now let's talk about motherfucking how much it costs to shut down Times Square. Put a ring in the middle of Times Square, shut the whole fucking city down, get everything. Right, that nigga probably spent like $400 million that fucking weekend. For that whole weekend, probably $400 or $500 million. And then, mind you, the week before that was Chris Eubank versus Conor Ben in a whole nother fucking country. This nigga, Turkey must have like billions or trillions of dollars. Because, mind you, the nigga probably spent like $300 million Cinco de Mayo weekend. Let's just say I'm gonna call it short, and I'm just not even thinking about that shit. We're gonna say 300. Let's say he spent. We know he spent over 100 on the fighters, but let's say he spent 200 million that weekend. That day. That was Friday. Saturday is a whole other day with Canelo and Saudi. That's a whole other what? 200. Bruh, that nigga spent. I'm saying 300 is the minimum he spent Cinco de Mayo weekend. It's $300 million. Turkey out of sheet. Minimum. The weekend before that, the Chris Eubank card, that's another 100, 200. That's another 100, 200 for that weekend. So I'm telling you, that whole weekend was at least that's 500 mil. How much you think he making back off of that? I don't think he gonna make 500 million back. I think he might make like 300-400 million back out of that 250, 400. I don't know. Shit. If you think that 500 million, that nigga make motherfucking 2 trillion. Hey, keep on putting them motherfucking. That was crazy. But don't just keep on go ahead and keep on putting them cards together like that, my boy. But implement that no running rule so we can get. So then, if he can get that rule implemented for real, that would make his card so much better because he's putting on these names we want to see. When you see Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia, you don't want to see Devin Haney and Ramirez. That's not what the fight you want to see because both of them niggas trying to fight for the next check. When you want to see Rolly and Ryan, that shit was boring. Rolly, that's how Rolly fighting us. That's Rolly. So you really can't even say Ryan was boring. Both of their asses was really boring. When they finally started to mix up a little bit, that's when the shit happened. When Ryan got dropped, Ryan just never tried to really do it again. You know what I'm saying? I agree with the no running rule. It's your boy 2 times. Tell them. Let me know what y'all think in the comment section. I'm pushing the rule. Showbiz. Hell yeah. That's a good fucking rule. No running. Stop your ass running. It's sensible. It's up to the referee discretion. We understand what type of fighter we got in here. We understand Shakur might do a little bit more running, but it ain't going to be to the Williams Skull level. Don't make this motherfucker a snooze fest. Engage, bitch. We want to see hands, not feet. We don't want to know who got the best shoes on. Hands, not feet. Shit. Devin Haney's shoes knew he was finna run when at the beginning of that fight because his shoes started ripping up and shit at the beginning of the fight. Shit, it like, oh shit, I ain't ready for I ain't ready for the motherfucking pressure you finna put on. That nigga had to put some motherfucking glove wrap around the motherfucking shoe. Just tie the shoe down. His motherfucking flop was flipping. They was like, nah, these shoes ain't meant for the amount of running that this nigga finna do. We need some assistance. It's your boy 2 times. Tell them. Let me know what y'all think in the comment section, and I'll see y'all tomorrow.